You want to see something beautiful? Oh yeah, look at that.
What's up, everyone? So, this is not clickbait, it's 100% true. I want to help you for free. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about why I am helping people for free and how I got into the fitness industry. So, first things first, you are free to message me on Instagram to ask for help for free on one condition. If you think that I can help you in under 1 minute, then you are free to message me. However, if you think that it's going to take over 1 minute or 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, then that is something that I cannot do for free just because I have paying clients and it's not really fair to them to be giving away my expertise and knowledge for free. But if you have a very simple question that you know is going to be very short for me to answer, you are absolutely free to message me. So if you have an injury issue, you are free to message me. If you think it's going to take under 1 minute of my time, you can message me. If you say, oh, my shoulder hurts, I've been doing these exercises, what might cause that? For me, that's going to be very simple and very easy to do, and I know it's going to really help you out. So I am absolutely happy to do that. If you have a question about programming, if you've been doing, say, an upper lower split and maybe you want to switch to push pull legs and you have a question about the transition, you are absolutely free to message me. But you cannot be like, well, write me a plan. I've had that happen where people are like, they message me about something and it's very complex, very convoluted, and it's something that will legit take me a long time. And I would just say, basically, I just say to them, I'll write you a custom plan. It's what I do for a living. It's, something that's going to have a lot of value, but also takes a lot of time for me to make. And so I say, how about I write you a custom plan? And most people realize, okay, this is going to cost money. But occasionally there's people who are like, oh, a custom plan. Yeah, that's great. And then I send my prices, which are very affordable, by the way. And they'll be like, oh, it'll cost money. And I'm just like, yeah, it'll cost money. It's a custom plan. So if you have something that's gonna, be very, very complex, yeah, that won't be available for free. But just be honest with yourself. If you think it's gonna take under 1 minute or even like 2 minutes for me to answer, then feel free to message me anytime. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate you following me on Instagram. And, I am happy to take the time out of my day to help people, even for free. I have never not answered a DM. Well, actually, there was one time. So if someone DMs you and you don't know them, you can hit accept, reject, or block. Accept, delete, or block. And usually I hit accept, for anything. There was one time, though, I guess I had just woken up and I went to go hit accept and I accidentally hit delete or block. And so if you're that one guy or girl, I don't know, if you're that one person who I accidentally deleted or blocked, I'm sorry, okay? It's not something I usually do, and you're probably not watching this because you hate me now, but if you are, you can email me, and I'm happy to help you for free because I didn't mean to delete you. So, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. And I'm not gonna like try to convert you if you ask for free help. If it's something legit that is very quick for me to do, I will just help you. And there's no expectation of you like being converted. Everyone talks about their conversion rate in marketing. Well, I'm not that good at marketing, okay? So benefit from my lack of knowledge in marketing and you can get some free help. So a lot of people are wondering, why is this guy doing this? He looks super busy. He's on all these platforms. Obviously, this takes a lot of time. How is he helping people for free? Well, because I want to, okay? Because it's the right thing to do, because I see a lot of people in the fitness industry who get into this industry for money. That's like the only reason they do it. And honestly, that's not why I am in the industry. Money is important, but I'm getting enough clients now where, money is less of a concern. I was really flying close to the trees at a certain point. I was, under 1,000 RMB. I didn't have any clients. I didn't even have like a way set up to get money internationally. So like I was just struggling with part-time modeling jobs and like translation stuff and just random jobs and like supplement sales occasionally. But now things are a little bit more stable, things are taking off, and so I don't have to worry about like really converting everyone or worrying about are my assets flowing, etc. So honestly, for me, it's less of a concern, and I'm happy to help people as long as it's fast, absolutely for free. And if you're not sure how long it'll take me, like if you're not sure if it'll be a minute or under a minute or 5 minutes or 10 minutes or an hour, just message me. And if I think it'll take a long time for me to answer or to write something out, then I'll just tell you, okay, that'll be in a training plan, which are also very affordable. And I'll just be honest, like you have nothing to lose. If you contact me, I'll help you, or I'll just say, that'll take too long and it'll be in a training plan. So you honestly have nothing to lose. I don't think anyone else in the fitness industry is doing this, just helping everyone who messages for free. So, I'm making myself available to you guys to help you guys because I know, getting this kind of information can be really difficult and there's so much BS in the fitness industry that I want to do my part to combat that just because I see it every day. Just going through YouTube, going through Instagram, most of what I see is it's either wrong or it's just, trying to convert people and monetize and always money, 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 which I think is the wrong way to go about things. Like you should be able to help people for free. I might not be able to do this when I have 10,000 followers, 100,000, a million. But as of right now, things are pretty early, so I don't mind working hard and helping people for free, in the next few months or maybe even few years. A lot of people don't realize how I got into the fitness industry. And basically, I started getting questions about lifting. People, they saw my physique, they saw that I was getting results, I was changing, and they were just curious about what I was doing. And I would get the same questions over and over and over again. And so I wrote a book. I wrote up this document in Word about everything I did, all the exercises, all the sets, the reps, the programming, everything I knew. I just put it in this Word document. And when people on WeChat, which is the Chinese social media juggernaut of an app, they would ask me like, "Oh, well, what have you been doing? I see you working out a lot, like on your moments, etc. What's your secret? Like, what have you been doing?" And I would just be like, I would just get so tired of answering these questions that I would just send them this Word document. And eventually people encouraged me to start selling it because I would just give it to them for free, mostly just because I was tired of of answering the same questions, and I didn't even look at it as like a book. It was just, here are the answers that I've already answered. Take them. This will be quicker on my part. And so eventually, that's what Sweat, my book, turned into. Obviously, it's a lot more polished right now than it was before, but that was the same document that transformed into my book that is now on Amazon. And at the time, I had a full-time job, so fitness wasn't even my career. I was still working at a blockchain company here in Shenzhen. And, so fitness wasn't my career, wasn't my job. This was just, my passion, just something that I was interested in doing and something I was doing to help other people and to make my life easy by not having to repeat myself 100 times. While I was still working at the blockchain company, I had an hour-long commute each way. So it was an hour to go to work and an hour to get back. And so I had all this time just standing there on the metro. You don't get a seat on the Shenzhen metro. It's like insanely crowded. So I couldn't sit down. I was just standing there and I'm like, what can I do with all this time? And so I decided to start writing training plans for some people. And I would just do this for free, just because I didn't look at this as a job at all. It wasn't even like this might be a job in the future. This was just, oh, I know a lot about training and I want to see if I can help other people. And so people would refer their friends to, for me to write them a training plan, all completely for free. So this wasn't even like a part-time job. It wasn't a job at all. It was just me helping other people for free, then they would refer their friends, and this is how I, wrote my first 100 training plans. I wrote my first 100 training plans for free, and they were all super detailed, just, me trying to think about, how can I get the best results for this person, because they weren't even a client. I almost said the word client, but they weren't even a client because they weren't paying any money. Occasionally, they would see that they got good results, and they would like send me. It's called a hongbao. Hongbao is it's a red packet, so this is how you send money on WeChat. So occasionally they'd be like, "Wow, this is amazing," and they would send me, sort of a thank you donation. But this is never something that I even suggested or even asked, because again, I didn't view it as a source of income. It was like a nice bonus when it actually happened. So I kept writing these plans, and this was sort of my metro ride. I would go there, I'd write plans. In the evening, I would keep writing plans on the metro, just like typing it out on my phone, honestly, which was horrible. But again, I had 2 hours every day to spend, so I really didn't have anything better to do. And then I lost my job. So the blockchain industry was less than stable. A lot of ideas without products, a lot of investment that sort of dried up. The Bitcoin price tanked, and so there was no more money. And so they actually had to let us go, and they owed us a bunch of salary. So at this point, I'd still had some money saved up, but I sort of had to support myself through, not having a real job. And so during this point, I started to change from free plans to actually charging for them. And at this point, I realized I had a lot more experience than before. I had dealt with a lot more client issues, and so I became a more well-rounded coach. And at this point, I started calling myself a coach. Before that, I was just some guy, just some guy helping people for free. But at this point, I realized I had enough experience, and I was actually better than most coaches. I had seen some coaches, and I realized they didn't actually know very much. So basically, I want to return to the reason why I got into this industry in the first place. So it wasn't for money, as you can tell. It was just to help people. Just to help people. Just to make people's lives better. And if I can spend a minute or 2 minutes out of my day just to improve your results, to help you manage an injury or prevent injury, to help you optimize your progress just a little bit, to clear something up, to bust some myths, if I can do that very quickly and easily, I am happy to do that for free. So don't send me any money. Don't even, talk about that. If it's something that I can do quickly, I won't even try to convert you. I will just do it for free because it's the right thing to do. That is all for today. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Peace.